Hi, my name's Amy, and I recently did Alpha at River Church, and recently I've got really involved with being in team as well. When I first came to Alpha, I was really nervous that it would be just full of so many Christian people already, and that they would just be coming up to me being like, "Tell me what you know about Jesus," and I was really surprised to realise that that wouldn't be the case, and that I would just come in and everybody just wanted to get to know me for me, and it wasn't intimidating. Everyone was so kind, so supportive, and you just get into talking about yourself and what your interests are and kind of what made you interested in coming to church. When I started Alpha, I was invited by one of my friends who's also called Amy. There's a lot of Amy's in this church. And she got me really involved in just feeling comfortable and asking me comfortable questions. And I just wanted to be here and involved and just kind of stuck next to her hip. I was not really interested in going and talking to anyone else at the beginning because I think I was a little bit scared. But soon and quickly I got to know everybody, and I was so comfortable, and I just felt like I could really be myself, and I was instantly just laughing and having jokes with everybody and getting involved about talking about my job and university and kind of what led me to do Alpha. I wasn't a Christian before Alpha, and I now am. Fully baptised back in November, and that was a whirlwind, quite honestly. And when I got involved in Alpha, I just felt like it was so natural for me to become baptised after that. It was kind of what had led me up to that moment. But I think Alpha and the way that it was ran with the people who were involved, it was so amazing to just feel so relaxed. You had a real community, and everybody just sat there, ate together, and just talked about each week that had gone by. And I was just so blessed to have these really lovely, comfortable people around me. And I just got really involved, and I loved it. And I think the most important part for me was feeling like I had this great sense of community. The reason that I got into Alpha and came here in the first place was following quite a low point in my life, and I think having people that supported me and brought me up out of a really low point was so important, and I don't think that they'll ever know how grateful I am for that. And I think that in itself has completely transformed my life. As long as I can keep kind of coming here and being in part of River and Alpha and everything like that, and being on team, and I'm really excited to go to Focus this year and be on kids team, and obviously the amazing coffee here. As a student, I can come down and really enjoy everything and just be so calm. It's an incredible environment, and I just absolutely love and adore everybody here. I think that Jesus has changed my life in so many more ways than anybody could ever understand. It's changed everything for me. I don't remember the person who I kind of used to be before I came to church and I joined Alpha and got to know all these incredible people. Worship feels so incredibly important to me, and it really makes me feel so much closer to Jesus than I thought that I was ever going to be. Having the best friend that I have in Amy as well, and having her next to me while we are worshipping and coming to church as much as we are, like, that has grown and blossomed for our friendship as well. And I just feel so incredibly lucky to be part of a community like this, and I just really do encourage anybody to try Alpha, even if you're not Christian, even if you think it'd be strange, why would I go and try and do church and anything like that if I am not a Christian. I don't know anything about the Bible or anything like that. I'm not a believer. I wasn't. Once upon a time I was not a believer. I didn't understand why people might want to go to church, but as soon as I got here and I felt the sense of community that I did and had being kind of lifted to something so positive and so welcoming, and you had all these people just around you smiling, and you're like, why is everybody smiling so much? Like, why are they all so happy? And I get it. Everybody's just so positive and supportive of each other, and I just realise how different my life is when you bring that community together, and everybody who supports each other and is so positive and just vibrant, and just talk about somebody who constantly loves you all the time. So if you ever want to understand why we're all so smiley and why everybody's so supportive, then try Alpha. Absolutely try Alpha. Is that good? Yeah?